good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I didn't grab the few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
Yeah. One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. For my brothers, no lie, all you can die. Never wrong, they right, I ain't changing my side. Yeah, we all we got, we gon' look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him.
I should have picked out my music.
I'ma treat you how you treat me. Do you like how it tastes? Shawty use it, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried. I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy. I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up and look like foreign cars driving fast. I never done this before. Get on out my cars. Let me
Now you back in the sense of etc.
What would you do if you were me and didn't have? Look in the mirror now, feeling like a reality, not going back to back. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
Bro, don't send me no invite, bro. Do not send me no invite, bro. I'm not talking to you, bro. I don't talk to my games, bro. Tell Ray don't send me no invite, bro. No, I'm about to join.
I'm gonna tell him something.
I'm about to join Ray's party, bro.
You about to join shit, except for his ass.
Alright, keep talking. Keep talking, bitch. Keep talking.
Here in
Keep
Seattle,
talking,
we just heard
motherfucker.
it, and that means it's
What,
time for
Terry?
football at CenturyLink Field. These folks love their football in
Losing what?
Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel. Football, so are we as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on the East Coast. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40.
He's about to get ugly. No, he might get me though. Real talk. Real talk, bro. Nigga might get me,
So
bro.
here's a 1st and 10
Now
at
be
the
real.
38. Throwing is Wilson. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. But what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production. There's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
I don't want to hear
It was
what
a good
happened.
start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they
You
did
go
there.
with this connection
A lot of
shit.
people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Bro, what is wrong with this shit,
coming
bro?
off the last game, the
I like this
Thursday
shit.
night. Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those three guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Yeah, he was looking for the
Give it
check
to me on my 20.
That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
All right.
Now the 3rd leading rusher in the NFL last year, Todd Gurley.
I don't know. That was coming.
Before being stopped at
That
the
was
28.
coming, bro.
So many questions about Todd Gurley in the offseason. How good is the knee? I mean, remember, he had a heavy workload the last couple years, nearly 4,000 yards from scrimmage, 40 total touchdowns, but just 4 carries in the NFC Championship game, 10 in the Super Bowl. So we'll see what kind of usage he gets this season. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They run. It's Gurley. And he takes this up to the 40.
Man, it's going to be like this all day with Gurley pop. 10 after 10, let's get it
First
in.
down on a pickup of 10.
10 after 10?
He was
Oh, man, I'm about to be in the wrong with Gurley,
and
y'all.
their victory on the ground, they want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be.
Yeah, man.
What they saw last week,
This is the ugly out here, man. He about to be ugly out here,
as
man.
well.
Let's get it, bro. We about to have
A nice
200
run
now.
there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game. But it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
23 yards.
We ain't passing the ball either, man. Straight running up the court.
Handoff to the left. That play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to.
I'm bullying this nigga. This is the bully game, bitch. I'm the bully, nigga.
Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run.
I'm the bully, nigga. Just letting you know.
This is Darrell Henderson, the rookie third-rounder.
What's he doing
and
there?
he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football. That means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah,
how do you want it, Mingo? How do you feel? Tupac, man.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield.
Nearly
an interception here on their opening drive.
Possession catch.
But instead, third down. He was all over that route defensively. They had 2 picks last week as a unit. Couldn't quite grab that one.
Patience, Grasshopper.
Go ahead and take
Patience is in this game, but you like the fact that they're around the football early. They'll be upset they didn't haul that one in, but at least they're there at the moment of truth to make a play on it.
By the way, where did the grasshopper thing come from? I know it's been around for a long time.
He
rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 23.
Oh, really?
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Hey, watch the slant. Hatch it. No.
Here's Hines. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Hines. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. They'll try to run with Hines. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Nyheim Hines, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game.
It's 5-7, Mingo.
Set now to kick this one away, and off
7-0. I'll put it in the center.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Mayfield looks to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Third and long for Mayfield. This pass complete to Reynolds. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. Oh, good footwork on the spin. It's caught. Lockett. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
Don't drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract.
And it's a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked
This
it up.
nigga humble. Are you fucking...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got it and took off, there was no catching.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game.
No, I'm down.
Those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script.
No, he's up.
I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's got some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Woods coming off by far the best year of his career. 86 catches, over 1,200 yards. Now he's hoping to build on that. But, boy, he was a key cog in the wheel that took them to the Super Bowl last season. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now Gurley.
You gotta make that block, bro.
He can't land in.
You gotta make that block, baby.
They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The Rams on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Play fake. Mayfield. He's got Lockett. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 28.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. Gurley with a little bit of an opening there as he's able to get 5 on first down. Tackle coming from the safety, Trey Flowers.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They got to feel pretty good about that one.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. The battle for it, and
Are you
it's
serious?
picked off at the 21.
No, I'm not hearing that, bro. Come on, bro. You gonna jump on my niggas back and intercept the ball?
But instead, we
Come
really should
on,
be
bro.
looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Here's a handoff to Hines to begin the drive. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
On second down, it's Hines. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Are you playing the Birds already, Troy?
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. On 3rd down, Wilson. And he's got his target. That's more. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
Waiting. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up,
On first down, Hines. Corey Littleton there on the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 46-yard line. You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
On second down now, it's Hines. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. The first half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
To throw, Mayfield. This complete to Lockett. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Going to the air again with Mayfield. They'll find Everett there, complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10. This will be the first red zone opportunity now for the Rams. First and 10 right at the 20. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Tedrick Thompson picks it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Trying to get it to Woods. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation. Or go 4 verticals because why not? Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0 as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. They'll run on first down. It's Brown. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. On first down, it's Gurley. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. From the 41, Mayfield. And that one's complete to Gurley. The 20. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley. His 9th touchdown of the season as his guys are back within a single score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll start on the ground with Hines. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. And they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up second and 7.
That's it, baby.
A gain of 3, second down.
This nigga gonna stay in the same formation, weak ass nigga. That shit ain't gonna happen every time though, Mingo though. Keep staying in that formation. Keep staying in that same formation, nigga.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Keep coming down in the same formation,
nigga. Loss
nigga.
of a yard and it leads to a third down.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go.
To throw on third down, Wilson, and that is incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
And he puts a little something extra into this one, by far his best of the night. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
And the Rams first
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. Here's Mayfield. He's got it to Williams. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Mayfield with it once more. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
You don't move. Mike 57. I'm scared. Hey, check Mike 57. My touch.
3rd and short yardage. Mayfield. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Mayfield brings him up 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Gurley. Oh, twisting away. In on the tackle there, Bobby Wagner coming off a 3rd straight All-Pro season.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because
get him over.
Lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Another carry now for Gurley.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Now Mayfield. Left side complete to Lockett. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Gurley. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Yet another carry here tonight for Gurley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is going to be 3rd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he'll find his target, Woods. It's complete. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the 1st down marker. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Now Mayfield on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. No love.
Oh my God, he just robbed me, bro.
4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this
bro, the
half.
1st down, bro.
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
They run again with Hines. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. On 3rd down, Hines. And they're going to get the 1st down as he's up to the 14. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell them to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Gun. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Run left.
This is Hines. Accelerating, and off he goes. 30, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown. Nyheim Hines with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 20.
Oh, shit.
Yard line.
What is it? Get it from him.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Ziggy Ansah make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Shut up, bro.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Throwing Mayfield. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
What?
Sharon Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now...
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks capitalize on this short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point up and through by Myers. And a lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
I'll tell you, boy. I'll tell you, boy.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Don't add me to no more parties, Teray.
This fielded at the 2.
Don't add me to no more parties. I'm not talking when I play the game, bro. Don't add me to no more parties, bro.
And it'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
We got niggas coming out in the same formation the whole game.
Drive the Rams offense at the line.
It's all good,
following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious? And now here is another interception. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 kicks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with down and get himself calm.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They run again with Carson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Where's my lighter though at? I need my lighter over there. Damn! Give me that. Right, give me that right there. Yeah.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Like shit,
Second down now. It's Carson. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
On third down, it's Hines, and they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up fourth down. Myers' kick is good, and that will extend the lead out to 24. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And then, you know.
So the victory here for Seattle. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there. But no one wants to. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game,
we got niggas coming out the same thing, Mason whole game.
Control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This is the type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just.
Hey, Teray, you shut the fuck up, bitch. Don't add me to no more parties again, and I mean it on my mama. Don't add me to no more. Don't add me to no more party, bro. No, he can talk his shit. Don't add me to no more parties, bro. When I'm about to play.